Yeah, it's going to get approved. We actually think, we're partnered with Invesco on an application. We think it happens this year in 2023. All the indications of dealing seem to be heading in the right direction.
Earlier this week, crypto news platform Cointelegraph sent the entire cryptocurrency industry into a frenzy after it broadcasted that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission had given the green light to BlackRock's iShares spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. The now debunked news quickly spread like wildfire. In its wake, Bitcoin jumped by over 10%, hitting $30,000 within minutes. Though Cointelegraph's news might have been debunked, several credible sources are certain that it was only premature and that we would indeed get a spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund within the coming weeks. According to Galaxy Digital's Chief Executive Officer, Mike Novogratz, the Securities Exchange Commission might just be a few weeks away from the approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF. The billionaire, who has some business dealings with Invesco, one of the firms with pending applications for a spot Bitcoin ETF with the U.S. regulator, predicts we could even get one before the year ends. We will now bring you clips from Novogratz's CNBC interview, as well as some more bullish ETF news from Fidelity and BlackRock's Larry Fink. Please stick around to the end of the video so you don't miss any relevant piece of information. Also, be sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications for more videos. Thanks, and enjoy the video.
The most significant piece was the SEC lost in court, right? The judge said, "What are you talking about, SEC? You have a futures ETF and you're saying you can't have a cash ETF. That makes intellectually zero sense." And I think that put the SEC on the back foot. And I think Gensler needs a win. There's a tremendous amount of pressure to do something that is rational. The American public wants this. BlackRock, who's the largest asset manager in the world, is out publicly saying we're going to get this done. And it's, I can't talk specific about conversations our guys are having, and, that's on the Invesco side. But talking to all the other people, it just feels like the dialogue with the SEC is all heading in the right direction.
But when you say the dialogue with the SEC, have you seen a fundamental shift in the way the SEC, anecdotally, I imagine, would have to be the only way you'd know this, has changed the approach to thinking about this in light of that lawsuit?
Just the public filings back and forth and the comments you're reading online, the people's comments are much more constructive. And when you go to the comment period, what they're asking about all seems much more specific than general. And that seems to be a good sign. We'll see. I don't have a crystal ball. This is my intuition. The last day for the SEC to file an appeal on that suit came and went. And so there was some expectation or excitement. And, Cointelegraph, I believe, put out an errant report. We were sitting on our desk thinking, I don't think Cointelegraph is going to be the person who breaks, this story. I think the SEC probably has other sources if they want to break a story. And so I was a little skeptical myself. What it does tell you is the market will head higher on any positive news, right? You're going to have Invesco's sales force, BlackRock's sales force, Cathie Wood's sales force, Fidelity's sales force, all out selling Bitcoin. And Bitcoin has always been an instrument that is sold, not bought, right? It's getting people in the first time, explaining to them what it is. I think by far the most bullish thing that happened was Larry Fink on TV saying, don't worry about that rumor. Where Bitcoin's going up because people see it as a store of value and as a flight to quality asset. That's the largest asset manager in the world. And it's no longer talking about how it works or why it's important. It's just a recognized macro asset. And that's a huge psychological shift.
The quick response to a piece of unverified news is a testament to how expectant Bitcoin investors are of a spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. But according to BlackRock CEO Larry Fink, the interest is not limited to existing market participants. It also shows that prospective investors are very excited about coming aboard and are only waiting for the SEC's approval. Fink, the chief executive officer of the world's largest asset manager, told Fox Business that the short-lived rally is an example of the pent-up interest in crypto. The billionaire investor also noted that the ongoing Israel-Hamas war will drive more people to Bitcoin as a flight to quality. We are hearing from clients around the world about the need for crypto, Fink noted. Some of this rally is way beyond the rumor. I think the rally today is about a flight to quality with all the issues around the Israeli war now and global terrorism. And I think there are more people running to a flight to quality, whether that is in treasuries, gold, or crypto. BlackRock filed its spot Bitcoin ETF application in June, and since then, Fink has been a strong advocate of cryptocurrencies. In July, the billionaire said crypto will transcend any one currency and help protect investors against the inevitable debasement and collapse of fiat currencies. Having the largest asset manager in the world apply for a Bitcoin-related product was an immediate hit. Several other firms, including Fidelity, another large asset manager, have also applied and are awaiting approval by the SEC. Speaking of Fidelity, the financial giant has submitted a revised version of its Wise Origin Bitcoin Trust to the SEC, joining other potential issuers like ARK Invest and Invesco that have previously refiled their applications. These flurry of activities and updates to meet the financial regulators' requirements have been described as very positive signs. Some people like Novogratz will even go as far as describing this as a certainty of at least one impending approval from the SEC. Meanwhile, SEC Chair Gary Gensler has given the closest thing to a green light when it comes to Bitcoin ETFs and probably the entire cryptocurrency industry. In a recent Bloomberg interview, Gensler confirmed that the U.S. regulatory body was reviewing multiple spot Bitcoin ETF applications. He further explained that there is a long-standing review process involving multiple ETF filings, and applicants must ensure that they go through a filing process that is similar to a public offering. The SEC chair did not comment on whether the commission would potentially approve one application first or wait to approve a bunch of applications at the same time. However, the fact that he confirmed that the agency is actively working on the applications is probably the most gracious thing he has had to say about the cryptocurrency industry. Please share your thoughts on Mike Novogratz's interview. Do you agree that the SEC will approve a spot Bitcoin ETF application this year or in early 2024? How huge do you think such an approval will be for Bitcoin and the overall cryptocurrency industry? Please drop your comments and observations in the comments section below. Also, ensure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications bell for more videos. Thanks for watching.